Hey guys, so I need your help, I guess. I don't often do videos like this because I always see my channel as a place that other people come to kind of break away from their shit. So I don't like to kind of blow my shit in you guys' faces. Now I've got some pink lips. Nice lipstick there, Steejo. Yeah, way to take out the seriousness of the video. But yeah, so I don't often like doing videos like this. But I'm finding myself at this weird moral impasse, and I'm kind of struggling with it mentally. So I was wanting to ask you guys some like your opinions and to give me some well thought out arguments for it. And basically, I'll explain to you the situation. So I've spoke about it. I've touched on it in various other videos. But it's basically the neighbor situation. And I always try to put a happy spin on things because I'm kind of a positive guy. But yeah, so I've currently got two neighbors upstairs and downstairs that, for want of a better explanation, make my life pretty shit. Downstairs has a small boy that likes to run around constantly, banging constantly. He jumps off the couch. I know this because the woman told me. He jumps off the bed in the bedroom. I know this because the woman told me. And you can hear it. You can hear everything in these apartments that we live in. And this is my apartment. I bought this a while ago. And so pay my mortgage every month. Like it's mine. And the person upstairs is very, very heavy on her feet, and she often gets visitors. And when I say visitors, it's not just like a couple of people over for a couple of hours for some tea and crumpets. I'm talking like 6 people over for a weekend. And it's not like she has like parties or anything like that. It's literally just I think there's like 3-4 kids or something. 4 kids that comes along, and just a lot of noise, rowdiness, blah blah blah. Living in an apartment, like it sounds like they're either having a freaking WWE Royal Rumble or playing bowling. Most of the time, both at once. And yeah, it's like I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, "Oh, Steejo, have you spoke to them?" And yeah, I spoke to both of them. The woman upstairs, she's lived there for 4 years. She doesn't speak a lick of English. So it's very difficult to convey your frustration, and it's very difficult to get your point across when she doesn't speak English. And one of her visitors that comes across speaks good English, but it's got to the point now where they look at us like we're an issue, and because we're complaining. I guess people don't like hearing that they make a lot of noise, and they're kind of making you feel pretty shitty in your own home. And the woman downstairs, it got to the point where we told her, we says to her so many times, like, can you just stop your kid jumping off of things? Like, understand that kids get excited and they run around, but don't let them jump off the couch or jump off the bed or anything like that. To which her reply is, it's a kid, what can I do? It's like, well, you punish them. It's what you do with kids. It's called adulting. It's called parenting. But it actually got to the point where the woman downstairs pulled the racism card. So I went down to complain. I was like, listen, can you just like stop? We just came back from London. We got in. It was 6 p.m. All we wanted to do was like get our videos recorded and go to bed, and just chill out. And she also had a visitor downstairs, and it was another young kid, and they were both running around jumping off of stuff, and it was like, come on, man. So I went down to speak to her, and she was like, and she literally turned around and said to me, she's like, oh, is the only reason that you're complaining to me because of the color of my skin? Is it because you're racist? And it's like, no. It was like, I couldn't give a fuck if you're black, if you're white, if you're yellow, if you're fucking green. If you're being a cunt to me and making my life shit because I can't get on with my work, then I'm gonna say to you, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let you know. But then that was when we had to get the police involved and basically explained the situation to the police, to which they basically told me that do not speak to that woman again, because if she's willing to pull that on you, then she's willing to like say some shit in order to get you put away, and like to get me arrested for something, which not really ideal. So yeah, sorry. So the reason that I wanted to talk about this is I've just had my tax bill through, obviously, and so I've just had a £3,500 tax bill, and Susie's just had I think it's a £4,500 tax bill. So between us, about 8 grand in tax we've just paid. And so the reason I'm saying about the neighbours is both of them are refugees. And once again, I don't care black, white, whatever. The point is that they're living in those properties for free. Well, essentially on the taxpayer's dime. And it just struck me when I was talking about paying my taxes. It's like, I live here to pay my taxes. I live here to earn money to pay my bills, to pay my mortgage, who live here, who also pay my taxes, to have people live around me that make my life shit, that I can't do anything about, because the woman upstairs doesn't speak English, so I can't speak to her about, can you stop making fucking noise? And the woman downstairs has got to the point where I can't even speak to her through threat of reprisal from the justice system. And it's like, I'm getting to the point, I was always like, yeah, I mean, refugees are one of those things, like, how would you like it if you were in their position, you had nowhere to go? But now that it's actually affecting me, and I feel like I'm getting to the point now where it's like, am I racist? Is this being racist? Or is it just wanting to enjoy my fucking home that I pay for? And it's like, and I can't. So, you can see this couch behind me. Like, I'm gonna let you know how fucking bad it is, right? And I'm not trying to blow shit up, smoke up your arses, because I don't need to convince you. Like, I don't need to convince, because there's nothing that anyone can fucking do about this, and that's the fucking thing. So this couch back here has normally got like a black mattress on it. Last night I had to take that mattress off of that couch to sleep in my fucking living room, because the woman upstairs was making that much fucking noise that I couldn't get to sleep. And I suffer from insomnia to begin with, so it's a fucking nightmare for me to get to sleep. But I had to take that mattress off, take the stuff out my bedroom, which is through the wall, into the living room at the other side of the apartment so that I could sleep. And then that side of the apartment's on a main road, which is why the fucking living room's there, not a bedroom. So there's noise all night. So even then it was difficult to sleep, but a hell of a lot easier to sleep than someone banging about constantly for hours on end. And it's like it says, I've just paid, in this property, we just paid 8 grand in tax. Who pay for people to live above and below us to make our life shit? And like I said at the start of the video, it's this weird moral quandary, in that I don't know how I should feel about it. Because I don't know if being like, fuck refugees, like, that's kind of racist. And is it though? And that's the question. So, we're living in a society right now where I don't know what the fuck to think. Like, everything's racist, everything's sexist, everything's fucking misogynistic, and and that's just the way that we're expected to live. But I get to this point where it's like, I wouldn't care. I literally do not give a fuck what the colour of your skin is, what your fucking religion is, who the fuck you are. If you're making my life shit, then you're making my life shit. And I think the thing that makes it worse is, there's nothing that I can do about it, except, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, move, Steejo. Like, fine, okay, move. Then I need to try and secure another mortgage on a self-employed work basis, which is fucking tough. And I need to save up for a deposit, whilst also paying my taxes, paying all this shit, paying my mortgage for this place, paying all of that shit. Okay, and no, I'm not getting to be like self-entitled millennial complains, because like I can do that, like I can do that, but my day-to-day, point is, I'm getting chased out of my home by people who contribute nothing to society and get everything in return. And I feel like I'm turning into a fucking UKIP member or a Brexiteer or one of these, where I was against Brexit. I was against Scottish independence. I think everyone on the channel knows this already. And the reasons that I was against that were because of the numbers, because of the financial impact. And you're seeing that right now with Brexit, with them saying that it's going to cost X, 3.9 billion or whatever it is. I was like, yeah, I knew that. Knew it was going to cost a lot of money. Knew that the economy was going to suffer because of it, which is why I was against it. And now it's like, you can understand why people voted for Brexit. People living in my situation where they're fucking stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I'm struggling. I'm actually fucking struggling. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know why I wanted to make this video, apart from just to get shit out there and to let you guys know why for the past maybe like year and a half the channel's not been up to the standards that it has been at, basically because it's been that fucking rough living here that it's been hard for me to get these fucking videos out, to get videos out to you guys. And yeah. So anyone in my Discord will know that I've been looking to get like a mortgage and stuff like that, but it's been a bit rough. And my new stream goal is actually it's like a little reminder to myself of what I need to do before the end of the tax year in order to secure the mortgage that I want. It's not meant as like an incentive for anyone to help me along or anything like that, just in case anyone's watching my streams like, what the fuck is that? But yeah, I'm trying to fucking get out of this. But I feel chased out of my own home. Like, this was the first place that I bought. This was my home. Like, you do it up all nice, and like, I've got my blackboard wall and my big fucking logo on it, and this is my home. And I'm being chased out of it by people who contribute nothing to society. And like I say, I would feel the exact same. See if it was fucking two white people on housing benefit, not doing anything to like add in to society, I would feel the exact same, and I literally don't care. But I don't know, somehow because they're refugees, I feel like society tells me that I should feel worse. I mean, to put it bluntly, the woman upstairs has lived there for 4 years, 4 fucking years, and speaks not a lick of English. The woman downstairs moved here from London, where she was in accommodation. She moved up here into accommodation below me for I don't know what reason. She has no job. She's got a 6-year-old kid that doesn't go to school, and they just spend all the time in the flat. And it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, and I'm fucking struggling with it. And it's like, the funny thing is, my fucking social blade's up behind my OBS window just now. I'm just looking at it and it's like, channel's been doing so fucking shit since she moved in downstairs, because that's when all the issues started. And then the woman upstairs was in hospital for a bit. And then when she came back, it was like, it's just fucking worse, man. So yeah, like I said, I don't know why I wanted to do this video. I just kind of wanted to get some shit off my chest and let you guys know basically where I've been standing and kind of what's going on and why there's a really weird stream goal in my latest streams. But yeah, if you guys can, like I say, I'm feeling like I'm getting to that point now where I'm like, fuck refugees. And it's all well and good people who live in their own little world, they don't have to deal with it, to be like, yeah, refugees are fine, come on, bring them. I know, because I was one of them. I was one of the people who was like, no, fucking refugees, like, they're coming from these countries where they're hunted, persecuted, blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, we should let them in, we should give them a safe place. The point is, there's so many, they pass through so many safe places to get here. I don't know, it's like, you start to see why these people have these extreme views where they're like, oh, just chuck them all out, and you start to see why people voted for Donald Trump. And that sounds fucking horrible to let out my, like, for those words to come out of my mouth seems fucking horrible. Like I say, I don't care who you are. I don't care what ethnicity you are. I don't care what religion you are. If you're willing to work and contribute to society, then fair one. And it brings me back to a point I was talking about in one of my videos the other day about people complaining about capitalism, and I was talking about tribalism, about back in the day, and how back in the day everything, like, you were kind of, your worth was how much you could bring to the tribe. And nowadays we have people that bring nothing to our tribe, to our society, that we're supposed to feel bad for because they've had it harder before. And the point is, you're not... Sorry, the woman upstairs decided she wanted to do a fucking tap dance above my office. And this is shit I've got to deal with, and it's like, I'm sure you guys hear it. I'm sure you guys hear the little pauses between sentences and in the middle of sentences when I'm recording, and I'll forget my train of thought and I'll go off on something different. And it's because I'll be sitting here trying to give a consistent flow of commentary, a consistent story, and then bum 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 from above me, or bum 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 bum, bum from below me, and it's like, I can't fucking live this way and give you guys what you fucking deserve. And I'm sorry, like, because I feel like I'm failing you guys, because I can't sit down and I can't bash out my videos like I used to. Because I'm getting like no fucking sleep anymore. I can't sit and fucking record long periods of time anymore. I just can't fucking do it, and I'm struggling forward just in the hopes that one day I'll be able to get the fuck out of this place. Anyway, I've ranted for like 17 minutes, so thank you guys for listening to my shit. If you managed to make it all the way to the end, honestly, thank you. Yeah. Guess I'll see you in the next one.